Hey guys and girls, and welcome to this AcornVision Gaming walkthrough with me, Alan. Today I'm going to be playing a game that I haven't played for a long time, but when I did play it back in the day, I played it loads. And in fact, I think it was the first game where I actually recorded myself playing, and I made a couple of tutorials for it, um, and so yeah, that's a pretty special game for me. But anyway, I was doing some house clearing on my hard drive, and I came across this, and I was like, yeah, man, I want to play this again. Um, and I figure because I have a better PC now than I did back then. Um, I quite fancy recording the entire thing, and I'm probably gonna upload the entire thing. So I'm gonna make this a series, and you can follow my adventure from start to end. I don't know if you can tell, but this is the Game of the Year edition, or something like that. It's not the original release. They made a few small changes here and there, and they had to change one of the zombies because a certain celebrity died, and I don't know why they changed it. In my opinion, they could have left it the same, but whatever. They changed it, and so this is, I think, the latest version, or at least one of the latest versions. I don't know if they've made any changes. So you can create your own zombie. It's like a picture-based thing. We might dive into that another time. Got some achievements here. I mean, there's no like leaderboard or anything, so you just do it for the sake of doing it, for fun. Options, yeah, help. Oh, I remember this message. If you can't read it, it says, "Help for Plants and Zombies game. When the zombies show up, just sit there and don't do anything. You win the game when the zombies get to your house." And then at the bottom it says, "This help section brought to you by the zombies." I thought that was quite funny. Well, I still think it's quite funny. Anyway, so yeah, let's get started. Bit of dramatic music there. Oh right, I accidentally started it earlier, but I haven't actually done anything, so you haven't missed anything. Um, as I was saying, well, wasn't saying anything, was I? The opening levels are really, really easy and really, really slow. I remember that from my first, well, my several playthroughs back in the day. So I might choose to fast forward the footage here. If I do, then obviously I will. Well, you'll know because the screen's fast forward, but also because we'll probably be looking at a different section soon. But we'll see how I manage to get through this, whether it's quick or slow, I can't remember. I just know it's a bit tedious because it's so easy. As I said, it's going to be a series, so I'm probably going to upload every single level that I do. I'm not sure whether I want to do them individually or like maybe group a couple together at a time. Depends, like I said, how long they are. I'm aware that not all of you might be interested in watching Plants vs Zombies videos, and maybe not this one in particular. So I'm gonna make the first few. We've got sunflower, by the way, which produces sun, as you'll see in a minute. Anyway, I'm gonna make the first few videos like alert you if you're a subscriber, but then after that I'm gonna disable that so as to not spam your account with Plants vs Zombies videos. So if you want to watch it, I will create a playlist and I will put all the videos there. And so if you want to watch it, then just visit the playlist. And if you don't want to watch it, then obviously don't go to the playlist, and I won't bother you by spamming your subscription box. So anyway, back to the walkthrough. As it's pretty self-explanatory. You put the sunflowers in the ground, they produce sun. Sun in turn allows you to purchase other plants. This is a pea shooter. Sun is like is the currency, I guess. You need it to buy other plants, but so it's a resource that you need to harvest, and that's what the sunflowers do. They produce. But you've also noticed that sun sometimes just spontaneously appears as such, and that comes from the normal sun. And I just realised hold on. What? No wait. No, it's alright. Ignore. So yeah, yeah, not a lot to talk about really. I might actually fast forward this footage because it's a bit boring. I have been waiting for Plants vs Zombies 2 to come out on PC, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, which is really disappointing. Because when Plants vs Zombies 2 was first announced, it was said that they would eventually bring it over to PC. But we're coming up to 2 years now from PVZ2's launch, and still nothing. So I don't know, maybe on the 2-year anniversary or something. Because I'm just curious as to how long they can keep doing those expansions for PVZ2. I mean, I just hope that maybe one day they release like a complete package, like an ultimate edition or something. I don't know. Kind of missed the fast forward feature from Plants vs Zombies 2 now. I see why they added it, just for levels like this where you know you can do it pretty fast. But new plant. Cherry bomb blows up all zombies in an area. You know, I noticed that obviously the graphics and whatnot have been improved, but the animation of the zombies and stuff as well, it's like it's changed a bit. You might be wondering why I plant all my sunflowers like a couple of rows out from the house. It's just something I do because the way I see it is, if a zombie manages to reach one of like this rank here, if that was a pea shooter and the pea shooter was eaten before it managed to take out the zombie, then obviously I'd lose that line of defense. Whereas if I put the pea shooter at the back, I don't know why I did that with the sunflower completely. If I put the zombie at the back, this is an example here that is gonna explain exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to be able to protect that plant because I put the pea shooter down too late. And if that was the pea shooter, I'd have lost that. And then until I get enough sun again, I'd probably lose these two sunflowers. So that's the logic behind planting further behind. But obviously it varies on what plants you've got in your inventory and what sort of level you're playing. But I know at this level that it's all going to be pretty easy, to be honest. Notice that this one is a cone-headed zombie. Well, he's got a cone on his head for protection, basically, so it obviously takes more damage before it goes down. Whereas these guys are just bog standard, so they'll go down pretty easily. One thing I miss about playing on a touchscreen is that you can, like, to collect every single one of these suns, I have to individually click with the mouse. Whereas obviously on a touchscreen you just have to hold it down and just drag it across and it just cleans up. I don't think we'll need any more sun anyway. I think I'm all good. Yeah. And we got a new plant. The walnut blocks off zombies and protects your other plants. So yeah, it's like a defensive plant. We have a shovel. Lets you dig up a plant to make room for another plant. So basically, if you planted something in a square and you change your mind, then you can take it back up again.